Perfect. We are on live. We are recording.
Nice.
Some water
Yo,
there.
you know what's crazy? I saw some other day. I'm not sure how true it is. Bottles of water, black tops are alkaline, blue tops are spring.
That makes sense because
Yeah,
the center
and-
tops are black
Yeah, and then blue tops, green tops.
and the white tops are probably distilled.
I think so. Yeah. But then some
Because
people were.
Evian is spring water, their tops are blue.
I'm like the things you never know.
Dang. Well, I guess that's how we started the podcast today. Well, hey,
Yeah.
y'all.
What's going on?
That's crazy. So, how's everybody doing? So, I am Tierra, and this is
I'm Aubrey.
the Rain and Pressure Holistic Wellness Podcast. And listen, y'all, we're just gonna make it do what it do, you know.
Thanks.
Today is literally all about getting to know us, getting to know what we stand for, kind of understanding what the whole holistic podcast is going to be about, and kind of just chopping it up because this is my bro, you know.
And this is my sis, and this podcast is gonna be like a family get together, basically. So,
Absolutely. So first and foremost, we're in my shop here. We are at Rain Body and Soul Aromatherapy, and it is the Plaza Gateway building. And this is where I offer all natural holistic healing. Literally anything that is holistic based, we can discuss here. And it's my place of peace. And so I'm gonna toss it on over.
all right. And a little bit about myself, Aubrey. I am a certified personal trainer, a certified life coach, nutrition coach, fitness coach, mindfulness coach, a little bit of all the above, physical fitness and health and mental health. All that is like a big thing for me. I got into physical fitness because I once weighed 620 pounds and I had weight loss surgery. So the thing with me was after I had the surgery and I continued to my journey of losing weight, I started thinking when I was over 600 pounds, as far as trainers, I never encountered a trainer who could say, hey, I know what you're dealing with. I know what you're going through. I've been in your shoes. It was always people who were already completely in the best shape of their life.
Right.
Yeah, saying stuff like, oh, we're going to get down on the ground, do this. I'm like, well, it's not that simple for
No.
somebody my size. They're like, oh, you can do it. I'm like, well, you wouldn't know. You've never been this size.
Right.
So I wanted to be able to, give people who might be in that boat somebody that they can relate to and somebody that can relate to them. So this is the journey I'm on. I'm still a work in progress. So when I get clients, it's not like I'm just telling them what to do. Like we're in this thing together. We're still both making strides towards a better health.
And I think that's like the most important part too, because like nobody's perfect. So yes, do I know the things that I need to put in my body to ensure that I'm putting it in the best place possible to heal itself? Yes. Do I always do it? No. We're human. So you want somebody that is relatable and somebody that's been in your shoes and somebody that has fallen short, but yet they still got back up and they kept on moving. Because I don't know about you, it's like I feel like I can respect someone so much more if I've seen you fall.
Oh yeah.
But I saw you get back up and you kept on going.
Absolutely. I have so many people reach out to me now, and not even just in like the fitness sense, but at the point in time in my life within 3 months when I lost my mother and my grandmother, and then I kept going. People say, look, if you can keep going and keep pushing through that, then I can push through whatever I'm dealing with.
Yes.
And I never looked at that for a while until so many people started reaching out, and it's true. So, we're here to be a beacon of hope for everybody.
Because let me tell you something, like he said, so that's his story. My story is kind of the opposite. So I deal with holistic healing. I have a lot of chronic illnesses. So yes, I am a certified clinical aromatherapist. I got my schooling through the Aromahead Institute. I had to do clinical studies, make products, all of that kind of stuff. And I'm also a self-taught herbalist, but I'm in school to become a clinical herbalist. But like I said, I got a lot of chronic illnesses. So let me just run them all back. Honey, sis has had migraines since the age of 8 years old. That's what, 3rd grade that been dealing with that. That's a long time.
And I couldn't imagine at that age not as
being
like knowing what's going on. And
and it doesn't stay the same. So like, as you get older, your symptoms change and the things you go through change. So that's one thing. And then I have spinal stenosis, which is basically a narrowing of your spine. I have spondylolisthesis, osteoarthritis. Long story short, basically, it makes it hard for me to walk. So I'm turning 38, but my spine is probably the equivalent of about 70, 78,
Wow.
probably. So like literally the doctors say, oh, you've got old people problems. Tell me about it. Like, that's why I'm here.
Right.
That used to really hurt my feelings though, but now it's just like, okay, fine, whatever. Yes, I have old people problems, but guess what? I still get up and I still move. So am I going to use my cane some days? Yes. Do I feel bad about it? No. Do people look at me like I'm crazy? Yes, because they're probably thinking, what are you doing walking with the cane? You don't need that. When yes, I do. I do need it. So that's just a part of my story. So it's like we're here to help you, but yes, we've also been through what you're going through too, and we can tell you what works for us. But let's just put this out there: what works for us may not always work for you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let him elaborate on that because I know that's like one of his like
Yeah,
small things there.
that's like my philosophy with in life with everything, whether it's weight loss or whatever you're trying to accomplish. You have to figure out the first key is to figure out what will work for you and then lock into that. When it comes to relationships, what works for one couple, you can't look at that couple and think that's how we need to be because they're happy. First of all, they might not really be happy. They might look happy on social media. They might look happy on social media. Their posts and pictures look good, but you have to find out what works for you and then lock into that. Like for me, weight loss surgery worked for me as a tool to continue going. Before weight loss surgery, because everybody I hear so much, oh, weight loss surgery is cheating, this and that. But until you have to go through the process, before having weight loss surgery, I dropped 125 pounds on my own. Yeah, before even having the surgery. And then people say, oh, well, if you could do the 125, why not just keep doing it? Until you've been over 600 pounds and you have to go through that and live that life, you won't understand. And then once again, you have to figure out what works for you and do that. It's not the same for everybody. I have a friend who has not eaten meat in over 2 years in the best shape of his life. I have other trainer friends who eat meat, but they only eat organic, grass-fed, those type of things. And I have friends who are fruitarians or vegans or find out what works for you and then do that.
Yeah, because you can, and I think too, yes, we love TikTok, we love Google, we love Facebook groups, all the above, but sometimes it can be a rabbit hole of deception. And basically meaning, okay, yes, you see them doing this thing, but that may not be what they're doing over here on this side of town either all the time. So it's like they're just showing you the good side of things. So, okay, yes, this particular herb can help you feel better, but they don't show you, yes, if this particular herb is also going to mean you're going to be pooping out worms. So it's like you can't always do what you see because they are not telling you the whole story. They're not telling you that this oil might contradict with this herb, or this herb might contradict with this Western medicine. So find you somebody that kind of knows what they're talking about and can assist you on a journey to help you find what works for you. Because again, what works for us, it just may not work for you. So speaking of, what have you been doing lately? Because this man here, this is a juicing fool.
Yes.
Every time I turn, it's like this is his wife Kathy. Shout out to his wife Kathy.
Shout out to Kathy. Yeah.
And let's pause. Squirrel moment. Speaking of Kathy, this shirt. One step away.
One step away.
One step away. That is my sister's nonprofit organization. So yes, we're plugging her right there. One step away. Then we'll rewind it back. This is one juicing fool. Ever since his wife got him that Nama juicer, I mean, just juicing everything.
And I never thought that juicing would be something that would be like life changing until you actually get. And let me say, get a good juicer. I've had juicers in the past, and they weren't that great. But at the same time, start where you can start. I'm not gonna say because she made an investment in this juicer, but it's life changing. When you have like cold pressed juice, I'll probably never buy store-bought juice. Like again, all the preservatives and the additives, and you don't need any of that. So just straight from the fruit, and it just tastes so good and it's so good for your body. Like a lot of things, like she'll tell you, like our bodies are really designed to to heal themselves if we give them what they need to
Yep.
do that.
Yep.
So, and the juicing is a big part of that, depending on what combinations you make together. Just like with her herbs, the different combinations will give you different results.
Synergistic.
Yep. Yep.
So right now, what is your current favorite juice?
My current favorite juice right now is probably the most recent one I did. It would be pineapple, navel orange, lime, and ginger.
Oh, that's a lot of citrus, and then that ginger in
And
there.
the ginger
They give it that
is
spice.
yeah,
I like
very
that. That sounds
very
good.
refreshing. I can't wait until watermelon season though. That's
Oh.
probably my overall favorite, but right now it's not in season. So but
Yes, I can eat watermelon every day. That's like
Absolutely.
my favorite fruit, hands down. And I think it's because like it's 90% water. So when you
Yep.
eat it, you're feeling full, but it's so refreshing. It makes your
Yes.
skin feel good. It's just like,
yeah, it's amazing. And I saw this video of a guy once that he did last summer. He did like complete just watermelon for like the whole summer, watermelon juice, watermelons, and he was doing grounding, like his bare feet on the ground. And the weirdest thing, he's out there, he's eating watermelon, and a bee comes up and just lands on his hand. He takes a piece of the watermelon. The bee just eats it and just sits there calmly, doesn't sting or like he was in tune with,
he was tapped in.
he was tapped
He was
in,
tapped
and
in.
I was like, that's just amazing.
I love it. Oh, grounded. Don't even get. We're gonna say that for another.
Right.
We gonna because grounding is definitely something that I love. Like I actually, it was yesterday. Might have been the day before when it was raining. It wasn't raining like super hard, but it was raining enough that I was able to go out in my yard and I could ground because the weather was nice. So it was my first time grounding for the season, and it was a different feeling. And I think because of everything that how my year started, being able to have that first encounter grounding with the rain,
right?
And I just had my locks freshly detoxed. So if y'all Lock Nation, if you know what that means, what that feels, fresh detox locks, grounding, rain falling on, just I can't even explain it. Like, ooh, I just got chills. It connected me back to where I needed to be, and it brought me back to my center, and that's what I needed. But we definitely gonna talk about grounding.
Oh yeah,
for sure, because it's a powerful, mindful thing that everyone should do. Should do
along with like meditation and it's a form of meditation when you really think about it. A lot of things are a form. People hear meditation automatically think sitting Indian style, and
that's not it.
It's deeper than that. It's a lot of different sitting in your car when you get off of work, just decompressing. It's a lot of different things that are meditation for sure.
That's my favorite form of meditation.
Oh yeah.
I will sit in my car.
Yep.
Till the roosters crow.
Sometimes I get home and like if Cabby's already home, like because we have we share the alerts, so safety, and she'll alert her that I'm home, and it'll be like 30 minutes. And she'll be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'll be up in a minute."
Yes, like you don't want to get out yet. Like you just gotta, and don't let it be a good song.
Exactly.
Run that joint
right back.
Oh, it's just something about it. It's just and I tell you too, that I don't know if you've done it. So when you're sitting in the car, play healing music with the windows up.
Oh yeah. Okay. Got you. Keep it all right in that space. Yeah.
Yes. And depending on the frequency, we're gonna talk about that too.
Frequency.
Depending on the frequency of the healing music, that's just a whole meditation session right there.
Exactly. And something I will probably get deeper in other episodes, but I used to before going to bed on YouTube, I found like a bedtime chakra healing that played. It was like 10 hours long, and I would just put that on and then go to sleep. And when I would wake up, I could feel the difference.
Yes,
I could literally feel the difference.
I have a hard time. I have insomnia. I have issues with falling asleep and staying asleep. I've gotten a lot better though, but I am a pluviophile. And for those who don't know, pluviophile is just someone that loves the sound of rains and thunder. So every night before I go to bed, I have to listen to the rain. So it started out with just being on my phone. I have rain apps on my phone. And it's to the point where when I was pregnant, I did it with my son. The rocker seat that he would have, it played white noise and it was rain. So he's so conditioned to it now that even now he puts it on his TV when he goes to sleep. I have to have that. So even if it's just rain in the ocean or if it's soft rain, or I need rain of some sort to fall asleep. And if it's not on the TV, Tierra and I go to sleep.
So pluviophile.
Yes.
I just learned something. I knew I didn't know the name for it.
Yes.
So I just learned
Pluviophile.
something that they pluviophile. Okay.
Yes. Yep. That's someone that has a deep connection and love for the sound of rain and thunder. So,
Okay, so thunder. I love thunderstorms.
yeah. So you're pluviophile.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a pluviophile.
Pluviophile.
I didn't know. Now I know.
Pluviophile. And it's like when you're in the storms. Ooh, I just got you.
Right.
When you're in the storms, I find it doesn't affect me as it affects others.
See, yeah, my wife terrified about thunderstorms. Me, I find like a calm and
It's
relaxing.
welcoming.
And then also like it freaks her out because I know to count and I can tell you when the lightning strikes coming after the thunder. Like you know what I mean? And she's like, how do you know? I'm like, yeah, it's just being in tune. Like,
Yes,
I love it. I love it.
I love it. Like and if you notice, if you ever come in my shop, I always have some sort of ambiance on my TV in the shop. So depending on what's going on outside. So like a few weekends ago, it was like a rainy Saturday, and so I had rain in here on the TV, but it was more of like a mountain type of rain. So it's just something that is second nature to me. It's calming. It helps me to, if I'm having one of the moments where I'm like, if I look up, I see it, and it's like, okay, it just brings me back to my center. So it's definitely one of my favorite things too.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it. But we are not going to hold you all much longer because we can literally sit here and just let it just keep going. But then we wouldn't have any other episodes.
Right.
And then y'all would never come back. And I mean, we don't want to do that.
Right.
So stay tuned. Our podcast will be released on Sundays. We haven't really decided on a time yet, but when we do, we definitely will try to be consistent with it to keep the same time, so that way you guys will know when to expect our videos.
Yep.
And I am definitely a person of transparency. This is something that we have been working on for a while. It's finally coming to fruition, and I'm just so super excited
I'm
to do
hyped.
this.
I'm
Brother.
And by any means, any questions or topics y'all might have, send them to us.
Please
send
do.
them to us.
Please do, because we want to help. We want to know what you need. We want to know what you want to know. We want to know what you know, because we might not know and we might need to let them know.
Exactly.
So this isn't just for Tierra and for Aubrey. This isn't just for Pressure and for Rain. This is for everyone. This is something that I want you to be able to say, oh, that's right, they had an episode about XYZ. Let me go back and click on that real quick and get some information. Or yes, I really would love to know more about aromatherapy or about mindfulness. Oh, that's right. They did do an episode on that. We want this to be a resource for you. And it's just a real cool, chill vibe. I mean, I'm not the type of person. I'm not a rah-rah kind of a person. We don't.
I'm the laid back.
Yeah.
I was rah-rah in all my 20s. I'm rah-rah out. Rah-rah out.
We don't have that energy anymore. And to be honest, the way my back is set up, if I rah-rah too much, I might have to get my cane. So we don't want that.
Right.
But we just say, just stick with us. You know, as the episodes go on, they're going to improve. And just rock with us, and we promise that you will definitely learn something more. But until next time,
y'all be great.